Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. I'm Jan, one of the co-founders here at Candidately, and I'm thrilled to introduce our latest innovation, our very own AI-powered resume parsing technology. For the past 3 years, my team and I have focused on helping staffing companies worldwide enhance their candidate presentation. We've been continuously refining and innovating our product to deliver the best possible experience for our customers. And today marks the official release of one of our most significant advancements. But before we jump in, let me tell you a little bit more about us. For those on the call that have never heard of Candidately before, Candidately, we build products that let staffing teams present their best candidates with confidence. Everything we do evolves around making recruiters faster when it comes to presenting candidates and creating the best possible experience for their clients. We currently offer 3 main products. Our AI resume builder, which helps recruiters transform a candidate's original resume into a standard branded version within seconds. Our client portal, which helps recruiters easily share candidate profiles with their clients via a magic link instead of attaching resumes to an email. And our talent marketplace. This lets staffing companies compete with the platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, adding the candidate search button basically to your website and letting your customers search your candidates database. We are proud to serve staffing companies all over the world, from small specialized boutique firms to some of the largest agencies in the world with more than 20,000 of their end clients. For all 3 of our products, a reliable resume parser is essential. Parsing technology has been obviously around for ages, and it's bridging the gap between a candidate's original resume and a structured format that is required by applicant tracking systems or HR tech platforms like ours to deliver the desired results. In the past, as a small team, we relied on third-party parsing technologies. We tested countless options on the market to ensure the best experience for our customers. But as many of you know, many of these solutions often have limitations, and we, as well as our customers, already became frustrated with them. Existing solutions often have a hard time handling diverse resume formats, and they struggle with irregular patterns of resumes. But most annoyingly, they lack the accuracy that we need to deliver our promise to make recruiters really faster in their day-to-day, instead of just being another clunky tool that nobody wants to use. So with the wave of AI, everything changed for us. It allowed our team to build something we once thought was out of reach. Today, I'm incredibly proud to announce that Candidately now has its own proprietary resume parser directly integrated into all 3 of our core products. With this new parsing technology, our customers will experience reduced manual data entry, higher data quality, and of course, accelerated candidate submissions, all while we internally maintain full control over the quality of the parser and can keep innovating in-house without having to rely on any third-party technologies. All right, enough from me. Let's jump into a test drive and see exactly the difference between an existing parsing technology and Candidately's proprietary version. So I've prepared 2 resumes to really show you the difference. One, on the left-hand side, a straightforward resume, which is a classic format with all the details basically underneath each other in a PDF format. And then on the right-hand side, a bit more complex resume that is usually pretty hard to handle for existing resume parsing technologies. So what we will do is we will first test both resumes with our old parser, the incumbent solution that we have used in the past. And then I'll switch over on my account to our new parsing technology, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison of both outcomes and the resumes. All right, so let's dive in. Let me share a different screen with you. 1 second. All right, cool. So now I'm in my Candidately account. As a Candidately user, you're probably familiar with that. On the left-hand side, you have a navigation bar where you can find all of our products. For this particular use case, I will use our AI resume builder to quickly show you the difference between an old parser and our new parser. Obviously, all of the functionalities that you'll see today here are also integrated with Bullhorn. So if you're a Bullhorn customer or user, you're able to use all of that functionalities right from within your Bullhorn account. So let's get started. I will now select one of the resumes, and I'll select the first version, which is basically the standard and simple resume, which usually should be easily parsed by an existing solution, and we'll see how the outcome will be. So on the bottom right, you'll see that the resume is currently parsing. Usually takes a few seconds to do so, and then we'll dive into the outcome. So now we have Benjamin's profile created, and now we'll look at the outcome of the parsing. On the right-hand side, you will see the original resume, and on the left-hand side, you will see the standard profile that our product, the AI Resume Builder, uses to create, the outcome with the PDF that you can download with your branding. So on the right-hand side, we see that the candidate's original resume has a summary, followed by work experience with 3 jobs and education, as well as some additional information like skills and languages. So on the left-hand side, we see the parsed result, which actually came out pretty good on this standard resume. So we have the professional summary extracted. We have the candidate's phone number and email extracted. I see that we missed the address. So this parser, or the old parser, did not extract the candidate's location. We have some skills that were found basically by reviewing the candidate's resume and looking at what kind of skills this candidate could have. And then we actually have the employment history quite nicely extracted. We're missing the bullet points here, but the text seems to be extracted correctly. And then we have the education. And then in this case, for the languages, we're missing the proficiency, like the C2 and C1 and B1 with the old parser. And I can see that the certificates also were not parsed properly, and it was all parsed as one certificate, although we have actually 2 options here that should be underneath each other. So as you can see, the parsing actually came out pretty nicely. So, in a traditional use case for a recruiter using the resume builder, I could go in and maybe make some final tweaks and simple edits before downloading the final version. So for example, I could remove some skills and maybe I want to add some bullet points for the job description, so I can just mark the text at the bullet points. Now I'm done. So in this case, because the parsing was already quite good, I don't have to make a lot of edits, so I don't need to spend my time on updating and doing manual data entry. So now I can simply export the branded version that I want to share with my customer, which basically will look something like this. So the outcome for me would be, as a recruiter, I dumped in the candidate's original resume. I got the parsed results.